Blues in the Basement.
Welcome to Blues in the Basement. I'm your girl, Cookie B.
And I'm Malvin Massey.
The Professor.
Thank you, Cookie. I'm always so thrilled to get a chance to be sitting here doing this blues with you.
I wait all week waiting to hear that voice and to hear you say that. Ooh.
Oh, that is so cool. Well, look, we're going to take a jump.
Let's take a jump.
Jump blues from Delta to rhythm and blues.
Oh, you better stop.
Oh, yes.
So we're going to jump from the blues, Delta
blues,
and we're going to go into some R&B and show how they're all spin off each other.
How it got started.
Oh,
R&B.
the Professor.
R&B got started with the one and only Louis Jordan.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna leave you, baby, right out here on the outskirts of town. I'm gonna leave you, baby, right out here on the outskirts of town. I brought you out here, mama, ooh, but you won't stop fooling around. I cut out my Iceman, I bought me a Frigidaire. Now you're letting the serviceman take you everywhere. I'm gonna leave you, baby, right out here on the outskirts of town. I ain't gonna stand for nobody, ooh, always hanging around. I brought my own groceries, I brought them every day. Now you letting that grocery boy lay up in my hay. I'm gonna leave you, baby, right out here on the outskirts of town. I ain't gonna stand for nobody, ooh, always hanging around. I see you wiggling and giggling, but I'm as mad as I can be. Now we got 7 children, and none of them look like me. I'm gonna leave you, baby, right out here on the outskirts of town. I ain't gonna stand for nobody, ooh, always hanging around.
Louis Jordan, I'm gonna leave you on the outside of town, not the other side.
On the outskirts of town.
Outside. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty cool, and I love the rhythm that he has with that stuff.
Yes.
When you think about it, we always talk about how the blues got started.
How it all spins off each other. They're all connected.
Yeah.
Gospel, blues, R&B. It's all about that. What is it? It's not funk. It's that feel. It's that.
That might be the word though.
Some of it.
That might be the word. You feel it in there in the music, and the rhythm of the way they do it. This cat, he was playing jazz, blues, and he was playing. It was a swing band playing blues and up tempo. I don't know. They called it jump blues.
I'm loving it.
It sounds so cool. It really.
I mean, this is a beautiful way we're showing how the blues transform
Yeah.
to R&B, and the gospel, like you said, is the mother of the blues. Oh, blues is the father of the jazz. This is what Malvin always tells me, because of course he loves his jazz, ladies. Don't get me wrong, he loves his jazz. But oh my goodness, that was a nice one. So Louis Jordan also played what? The saxophone.
Saxophone, yeah.
Isn't that your instrument?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why you picked him. That's why you picked him.
No, it was because way back in the 40s,
Okay.
World War II time, a little bit before,
All right.
Louis Jordan had started playing R&B.
So do you think we need to let the people know all day today you're going to hear Louis Jordan, right?
We're following Louis Jordan up through the years as he develops from blues
to R&B.
and swing to R&B. That one was 1942.
Oh, wow. So the next one we've got is Louis Jordan, Ration Blues.
From
You got Ration the
1943,
Blues.
World War II time.
Right here on Blues in the Basement.
Baby, what's wrong with Uncle Sam? He's cut out on my sugar, now he's messing with my ham. I got the ration blue, blue as I can be. Oh, me, I've got those ration blues. I gotta live on 40 ounces of any kind of meat. Those 40 little ounces gotta last me all the week. I gotta cut out on my jelly. It takes sugar to make it sweet. I'm gonna steal all your jelly, baby, and rob you of your meat. I got the ration blues, blue as I can be. Oh, me, I've got those ration blues. I like to wake up in the morning with my jelly by my side. Since rationing started, baby, you just take your stuff and hide. They reduced my meat and sugar, and rubber's disappearing fast. You can't ride no more with Papa, 'cause Uncle Sam wants my gas. I got the ration blues, blue as I can be. Oh, me, I've got those ration blues.
Wow.
I like that.
I mean, what can you say? So, like you said, they were rationing food during
Yeah,
the war.
you know,
So,
during World War
ration
II.
the blues.
Yeah.
Ration blues.
That was
All
something
right.
that we that never had faced in a situation like that. Don't know nothing about getting sugar rationed and coffee rationed and tires rationed.
Well, it almost reminds you of what we just went through in 2020. I mean, you know.
I'm glad you brought that up
Todd,
because it seems like that, doesn't it?
Think about, we're so accustomed to getting whatever you want when you want, and right now,
It's
that's
almost
just not
impossible.
happening.
No, because everything is being
Just
rationed.
thank God we're still above water. You know.
Yeah. Well,
Oh my goodness.
Well, this cat was changing the music around a lot.
Yes, he
and
was.
Everybody was digging it and paying attention to it. And each year, his sound changed just a little bit more.
I see that. I'm looking at the people he did duets with. I mean, some big stars. Bing Crosby?
Yeah.
Ella Fitzgerald. Okay.
Yeah.
And the Louis Armstrong. It doesn't get any better than
Contemporary
that.
with all those people. His band was called the Timpani Five.
Oh.
And we're going to play another one.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
and like I said, we're still moving along as
Moving along.
as he is.
Y'all just enjoy this because
He's
this
improving.
is beautiful.
He's changing the thing over. But this is one
You like
that,
this?
well, it's one my daddy and them used to sing. Daddy was a veteran of World War II.
Okay.
And his old buddies, Charlie Nars and all these cats, they'd come over and sit up and watch the fights with him because we had only TV in the room.
Okay.
And they all had been overseas and stuff. And this song was hitting real hard in 1945 when the war was over. And they all used to run around hollering.
Caledonia. Right here on Blues in the Basement.
She got great big feet. She long, lean, and lank, and ain't had nothing to eat. But she's my baby, and I love her just the same. Crazy about that woman, 'cause Caledonia is her name. Caledonia! Caledonia! What make your big head so hard? Mom, I love you just the same. I'll always love you, baby, 'cause Caledonia is your name. Caledonia alone. That's what she told me, no kidding. That's what she said. She said, son, keep away from that woman. She ain't no good. Don't bother with her. But Mama didn't know what Caledonia was putting down. So I'm going down to Caledonia's house and ask her just one more time. Caledonia! Caledonia! What make your big head so hard? Mom!
Well, Caledonia.
You see why everybody liked that.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, my God. So it was a really big hit too, huh?
Oh, it was huge. It was huge back in the day.
So it even made cameos in mainstream features and short films. Okay.
Other people would sing it, the lyric.
Sing Caledonia.
Lewis Jordan was he was a comedian as well.
Oh, okay. So
stuff.
That kind of fell into play with that.
Yeah.
But okay, so this instrumentalist, we got to talk about this. With him playing the saxophone, and he specialized in what?
Alto. Yeah, he played
that's what you played.
I did.
So y'all see where we're going with this, right? So Melvin is a little partial to those alto sax players.
Well, that's true.
He's one of them. So that's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. So Mr. Jordan was from Brinkley, Arkansas?
Yeah. Isn't that something about how these local people around here are always doing something different?
Always. And born in good month, July. Okay.
Yeah. And
Cancer.
All through 20s and 30s and 40s and 50s and on, he was an innovator.
Yes, he was.
And he was creating a sound that people were liking, and it was going to move right on. You watch and see.
Well, let's do it. But now we're going to pay some bills.
Yeah, we got to make some money.
And we want to make sure people follow us.
Oh, yeah.
Hit our app, Kudzukian.com.
Kudzukian.com.
Find Blues in the Basement, riffing on jazz, R&R sports, 3BC.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we got Rise Up, Single Mother. We got everything right here on the Kudzukian Network.
This is Tony Green, and you're listening to Blues in the Basement, powered by the Kudzukian Network.
R&R on Sports.
Brother Rashad McCants, welcome to R&R on Sports.
Thanks for having me, brother.
It's R&R on Sports.
Kudzukian.
It is Blues in the Basement. Malvin Massey and Cookie B, my girl.
Oh, Malvin.
Oh, love that voice. And we are talking about the creation of rhythm and blues.
Rhythm and blues.
Which is the foundation of Stax Records here in Memphis and the Stax sound.
Baby, there you go. Bring it in. Give us Stax, baby, all day long. Clap, clap,
That's
clap.
right.
We love our Stax.
Yeah, we're talking about the brother Louis Jordan.
The creator.
Yeah.
The daddy of R&B.
As a matter of fact,
Can
he
you
was
be daddy?
described by the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as the father of rhythm and blues and the grandfather of rock and roll. And they also stated that Saturday Night Fish Fry is an early example of rap and possibly the first rock and roll recording.
And we're going to give y'all some of that too. It's coming up.
It's coming up, yeah.
Oh my goodness. But Louis Jordan, I mean, he just did it all.
Yeah,
He was an innovator,
What he-
as you stated earlier.
what he was doing was new.
Oh yeah, it was new, but everybody caught on, especially one group. They loved it, didn't they?
Oh, yeah.
Say, wait a minute, what is it? What is this? We can get into the jump blues. Didn't you say it kind of brought in the jump blues?
And that was a new term at the time.
Jump blues.
Yeah.
That means because it had upbeat.
I guess. Louis Jordan and his Timpani 5.
That is
I always wondered where
wonderful.
the Timpani thing came from. But anyway, so Louis Jordan was one of those cats that,
A cat.
yeah, but he had no problem getting people to record with him.
Oh yes.
And this one coming up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Patootie Pie. Right here on Blues in the Basement. Louis Jordan, y'all.
And
Oh, and Ella Fitzgerald. I love how you said say it again. Say her name.
Ella
Ella
Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
Patootie pie. Patootie pie. You're my patootie, sugar fruity, dreamy pie.
I crave and cram your special jam. You underrated, solidated Superman. And every gal who passes just looks and hollers, ooh, like flies caught in molasses. They all get stuck on you.
Patootie pie. Patootie pie. You're such a tasty hunk of pastry, me oh my.
Gotta light the oven, gonna cook a dish of lovin'. So kiss me, oh my patootie pie. You're my patootie pie. We'll count to 7.
Huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Then steal away to heaven.
Come on, darling, let's go. So kiss me, and kiss me.
What again? So
Kiss me, oh my patootie pie. You're my patootie pie.
Melvin, will you be my patootie pie?
yeah, you'll be mine. That is so cool.
That was. Oh, so was that before Ella and her scatting? Because she didn't do it in this song.
Well, she
because
didn't
that's
have to. It wasn't part of the song.
Okay.
But there was a connection between Ella and Louis Jordan
Oh.
that people don't really know about or think about very much. Because, you know, Ella started in Chick Webb's band. Well, Chick Webb had a jazz orchestra. And he sort of discovered Ella Fitzgerald.
Oh, and she blew up from
And
there.
brought her up, and brought her up. And when Chick died, it became Ella Fitzgerald's orchestra.
Oh, really?
But people they always talk about Ella being the singer, but it was two singers in Chick Webb's band, and one of them was Louis Jordan.
So that's the connection.
They knew each other from working with Chick Webb back in the 30s and early 40s and stuff.
So it was probably an easy connect, like, hey, let's do this.
Yeah.
Be my patootie pie.
They did this sound.
Not my cutie pie, but my patootie pie.
Yeah. So we're moving along to this one now that Ray Charles made famous.
Oh,
but
Ray Charles.
Yeah, but Louis Jordan did it first.
Okay.
And,
so that was in what, 1947?
Okay.
Decca Records. Okay.
And
you all know this one. You're going to love this one.
And it had a lot to do with, we're going to talk about it.
Oh, we'll talk about that.
I know how you
Oh, yeah, I'm ready for this one. Everybody, sit back and enjoy. Let the good times roll. Right here on Blues in the Basement.
Everybody, let's have some fun. You only live but once, and when you're dead, you're done. So let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. Don't care if you're young or old. Get together, let the good times roll. Don't sit there mumbling and talking trash. If you want to have a ball, you got to go out and spend some cash. Let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. Don't care if you're young or old. Get together, let the good times roll. Hey, Mr. Landlord, lock up all the doors. When the police comes around, tell them the joint is closed. Let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. Don't care if you're young or old. Go out and let the good times roll. Hey, y'all, tell everybody Mr. Jordan's in town. I got $1.25 and I'm just ran the clown. But don't let nobody play me cheap. I got 50 cents more that I'm gonna keep. So let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. Don't care if you're young or old. Get together, let the good times roll. No matter whether it's rainy weather, birds of a feather gotta stick together. So get yourself under control. Go out and get together and let the good times roll.
All right, let the good times roll.
I love that song.
Oh my God! So,
Yeah.
and
And
I
Ray
thought
Charles-
I loved Ray's version, but this, hey, I guess it's like you said, the cat that put it out there first, right?
Started it up. Yeah,
Oh
he did
my
it first.
goodness!
And Ray made it famous to our generation, but it was already back in
Famous.
47.
Yeah.
Starting back then. But, this cat was, he let the good times roll.
I think he let it roll too many times though. He was married 5 times.
You believe that?
5?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was married to first wife named Julia, called Julia.
He was having a good time.
Yeah, she was from Arkadelphia. I don't know if that was Mississippi or Arkansas.
It's probably
Well,
Arkansas,
Arkadelphia is
'cause-
Mississippi because there ain't no Arkadelphia in Arkansas.
Well, we'll find out because I'm sure some of our listeners
gonna
probably
call
looking it up
it,
right
no,
now.
yeah.
But we know Arkadelphia.
Anyway, that was where she came from, and
Wow.
they had a daughter. And
Even
Patty
during the good times?
Yeah, Patty turned out to be another man's child.
Oh, that was the bad times then. So I told you the good times were kind of...
Yeah, so then he met Ida Fields in Texas, a singer, Hot Springs. They got married. And she was older than he was, though, and was part of a dance troupe called the Florida Orange Blossom. She sued him for bigamy in 1943.
And sometimes the good times, it can mess you up. You can have too much of a good
He
time.
ended up giving her $30,000 for that one.
What?
And he didn't
That's a lot
marry
of
her.
money back then.
Yeah, it was. They had a lot of money. She started calling herself Mrs. Lewis Jordan, Queen of the Blues, and her orchestra until he stopped her by stalling the payments. He wouldn't pay
Oh,
more
I was
than
going to say, but wouldn't you? I mean, let's roll on those good times, right?
He married Fleecy Moore, and divorced Fleecy, and married Florence Vicky Hayes.
Well,
And,
Mr. Jordan had a lot of wives.
Yeah.
You said 5 times. So, but now we get into what you wanted to play, what you wanted to hear. Saturday night fish fry.
Now, if you ever been down to New Orleans, then you can understand just what I mean. Now, all through the week, it's quiet as a mouse, but on Saturday night, they go from house to house. You don't have to pay the usual admission if you're a cook or a waiter or a good musician. So if you happen to be just passing by, stop in at the Saturday night fish fry. It was rockin'. It was rockin'. You never seen such scuffling and shuffling till the break of dawn. It was rockin'. It was rockin'. You never seen such scuffling and shuffling till the break of dawn. Now my buddy and me was on the main stem, fooling around, just me and him. We decided we could use a little something to eat, so we went to a house on Rampart Street. We knocked on the door and it opened with ease, and a lush little miss said, "Come in, please." And before we could even bat an eye, we were right in the middle of a big fish fry. It was rockin'. It was rockin'. You never seen such scuffling and shuffling till the break of dawn. It was rockin'. It was rockin'. You never seen such scuffling and shuffling till the break of dawn. Now the folks was having the time of their life, and Sam was jiving Jim, his wife, and over in the corner was a beat-up grand being played by a big fat piano man. Now some of the chicks wore expensive frocks, some of them had on Bobby socks, but everybody was nice and high at this particular Saturday night fish fry. It was rockin'. It was rockin'. You never seen such scuffling and shuffling till the break of dawn. It was rockin'. It was rockin'. You never seen such scuffling and shuffling till the break of dawn. Now my buddy and me, we fell right in and we hollered, "Let the joy begin." Now we figured this was a good place to play, 'cause the party was already underway. But all of a sudden the lights went low and everybody made straight for the front door. Man, I was so scared I didn't know where to go. I stood right there, then I fell on the floor. It was rockin'. It was rockin'. You never seen such scuffling and shuffling till the break of dawn. It was rockin'. It was rockin'. You never seen such scuffling and shuffling till the break of dawn. Now the women was screaming and jumping and yelling, the bottles was flying and the fish was smelling, and way up above all the noise they made, somebody hollered, "Better get out of here, this is a raid." I didn't know we were breaking the law, but somebody reached over and hit me on the jaw. They had us blocked off from the front to the back, and they were putting them in the wagon like potato sack. It was rockin'. It was rockin'. You never seen such scuffling and shuffling till the break of dawn. It was rockin'. It was rockin'. You never seen such scuffling and shuffling till the break of dawn. I knew I could get away if I had a chance, but I was shaking like I had the St. Vitus dance. Now I tried to crawl under a bathtub when the policeman said, "Where you going now, bub?" Now they got us out of there like a house of fire, put us all in that black Mariah. Now they might have missed a pitiful few, but they got both me and my buddy too. It was rockin'. It was rockin'. You never seen such scuffling and shuffling till the break of dawn. It was rockin'. It was rockin'. You never seen such scuffling and shuffling till the break of dawn. one of us on suspicion. Now my chick came down and went my bail and finally got me out of that rotten jail. Now, if you ever want to get a fist in your eye, just mention a Saturday night fish fry. I don't care how many fish in the sea, but don't ever mention a fish to me. It was rocking. It was rocking. You never cease that scuffling and shuffling till the break of dawn. It was rocking. It was rocking. You never cease that scuffling and shuffling till the break of dawn. Give me one of them down fish sandwiches. Get away from that, boy.
Saturday night fish fry. Something we're still doing now, right?
Every time we get a chance.
You can't wait till Saturday night to go to a fish fry. Oh my goodness.
And that song, I mean, it make you feel like you were there.
Yeah.
Know,
Oh
that fish
yes.
fry.
Yes.
This cat always was doing something. Like I say, that was one that the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame called an early example of rap and possibly the first rock and roll recording.
Saturday night fish fry.
Saturday Night Fish Fry by Louis Jordan. And that was
Louis Jordan.
1949. That was
He was amazing.
yeah. The term rock and roll didn't come in until after Elvis, in 54 or 56, whenever it was. But he was,
penned it, like they say. He put a pen in it.
he was the grandfather of rock and roll because of being the father of rhythm and blues.
Beautiful.
That is so cool, though.
It is. And I mean, we have so many amazing artists.
Yeah.
And like you said, local. Arkansas is local for us. That's
Of
our
course.
tri-state
Yeah.
area.
Yeah.
So that is local for us. So
And we all have had the same sort of musical background, even now.
yeah.
I mean, way back when I was young and now when you were young, I forget you're
when I
such
was
a
young.
baby.
I'm not a baby.
But,
But go ahead. Thank
you're
you.
such a baby. But
Everybody
in this town sang at church or sings at church
Yes.
and learned an instrument or learned something. Learn how to play the piano, learn how to play something.
Well,
Yeah.
I took piano for a little while.
Well, you took piano. Yes,
Yeah,
I bet
a
you
little
did.
while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But and that's part of being in Memphis, Tennessee. And part
Oh,
of
yes,
being
it
in
is.
the
That's
South.
our thing. That's
In
our
the South,
thing.
we are artsy people.
Oh.
Okay, so now we got one with this clever lyric, clever title. Yeah. Oh, as soon as we come back from making some money.
Oh,
I
yeah.
forgot.
We got to make some money for Kudzukian.com. We'll be back.
Blues in the Basement. Riffin' on jazz.
But she was a sheriff's deputy
Where?
in Detroit.
In
no less.
Detroit. Oh my God, you can't be no punk for that.
And ended up playing a flute.
Riffin' on jazz on the Kudzukian Network.
And welcome back to Blues in the Basement. I'm your girl, Cookie B, with
Malvin Massey right here.
the professor, baby. Just gonna give it to him. Say Melvin the professor.
Well, I'll let you do that.
Oh, I do it all the time.
I know it. That makes me feel so good.
But you making me feel good with what you got coming up.
Yeah,
Ooh.
we always got to think about you, Cookie. This is your thing.
A
It's
double
all-
play.
A double play.
A
always.
double play. And Louis Jordan recorded 2 songs.
Well, it was the
Same
same
title,
song,
same song, but 2 different
two
styles.
different time, and 10 years apart.
10 years apart. So a song so nice, we're going to play it twice, right?
Yeah. And the thing about it is, so like we were talking about before we came back, the first one that he did in 1946 sounds more like a swing band going into Boogie Woogie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Boogie
it's
Woogie?
Yeah, because that's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
And Boogie Woogie is a big part of how we got to R&B
everything
and,
else.
and rock and roll.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
And then, so we, everybody like a Boogie Woogie beat.
Give the people what they want, Professor. Give the people what they want.
Well, this is sweet. This is sweet though.
So what we got? Louis
Boogie
Jordan,
Woogie. Yeah.
Choo Choo Chaboogie.
Yeah.
Did I say that right?
Yeah.
I want to hear you say
You're
it.
going to choo choo boogie.
Ooh, choo 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 boogie.
We'll
Look how you
do
said
it like you did
I
on
like
the
that.
song.
Choo 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 boogie. Choo 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 boogie. Oh, I heard your voice. I heard what you did.
In the days,
I heard what you
That was
did.
back in the days when you could have some fun with,
Oh,
with something
yes.
like that. And people wouldn't call it corny.
Okay, that's our double play for today. Thank you, Professor.
Oh, yeah, you know we had to do it for you, Doc.
Let's do it. Right here.
This is 1946.
And 1956.
Heading for the station with a pack on my back. I'm tired of transportation in the back of a hack. I love to hear the rhythm of the clickety-clack and hear the lonesome whistle, see the smoke from the stack, and pal around with Democratic fellas named Mac. So take me right back to the track, Jack. Choo-choo, choo-choo, choo-boogie, woo-woo, woo-woo, choo-boogie, choo-choo, choo-choo, choo-boogie. Take me right back to the track, Jack. Your destination, but alas and alack, you need some compensation to get back in the black. You take a morning paper from the top of the stack and read the situations from the front to the back. The only job that's open needs a man with a knack, so put it right back in the rack, Jack. Choo-choo, choo-choo, choo-boogie, woo-woo, woo-woo, choo-boogie, choo-choo, choo-choo, choo-boogie. Take me right back to the track, Jack. Gonna settle down by the railroad track, live the life of Riley in the beaten down shack. So when I hear a whistle I can peep through the crack and watch the train a-rolling when it's falling a jack. For I just love the rhythm of the clickety-clack. So take me right back to the track, Jack. Choo-choo, choo-choo, choo-boogie, woo-woo, woo-woo, choo-boogie, choo-choo, choo-choo, choo-boogie. Take me right back to the track, Jack.
And welcome back to Blues in the Basement. I'm your girl, Cookie B, with
Malvin Massey right here.
the Professor, baby. Just gonna give it to him. Say Melvin the Professor.
Well, I'll let you do that.
Oh, I do it all the time.
I know it. That makes me feel so good.
But you making me feel good with what you got coming up.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You know, we always got to think about you, Cookie. This is your thing. You know,
A double play.
A double play.
A
always.
double play. And Louis Jordan recorded 2 songs.
Well, it was the
Same title,
song,
same song, but two different
two
styles.
different time, and 10 years apart.
10 years apart. So, a song so nice, we're going to play it twice, right?
Yeah. And the thing about it is, so like we were talking about before we came back, the first one that he did in 1946 sounds more like a swing band going into Boogie Woogie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Boogie Woogie?
Because that's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
And Boogie Woogie is a big part of how we got to R&B
everything else.
And rock and roll.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
And then, so, everybody like a Boogie Woogie beat.
Give the people what they want, Professor. Give the people what they want.
Well, this is sweet. This is sweet, though.
So what we got? Louis Jordan.
Yeah.
Choo Choo Chiboogie.
Yeah.
Did I say that right?
Yeah.
I want to hear you say
You're
it.
going to choo choo chiboogie.
Oh, choo choo chiboogie.
We'll do it like you did on the song.
Choo choo chiboogie. Choo choo chiboogie. Oh, I heard your voice. I heard what you did.
In the days,
I heard what you did.
That was back in the days when you could have some fun with something
yes.
like that. And people wouldn't call it corny.
Okay, that's our double play for today. Thank you, Professor.
Oh, yeah, you know we have to do it for you, Doc.
Let's do it. Right here.
This is 1946.
and 1956.
I'm headed for the station with a pack on my back. I'm tired of transportation in the back of a hack. I just love the rhythm of the clickety-clack. I hear the whistle blowing, see the smoke from the stack. Pal around with Democratic fellas named Mac. Take me right back to the track. Jack, choo-choo, choo-choo, choo-boogie, woo-woo. Woo-woo, choo-boogie, choo-choo. Choo-choo, choo-boogie, take me right back to the track, Jack. You reach your destination and alas and alack, you need some compensation to be back in the black. You take a morning paper from the top of the stack and read the situation from the front to the back. The only job that's open needs a man with a knack. Put me right back in the rack, Jack. Choo-choo, choo-choo, choo-boogie, woo-woo. Woo-woo, choo-boogie, choo-choo. Choo-choo, choo-boogie, take me right back to the track, Jack. Track and live a life of Riley in a beaten down shack. When I hear a whistle, I can peep through the crack. I see the train a-rolling when it's balling the jack. But I just love the rhythm of the clickety-clack. Take me right back to the track, Jack. Choo-choo, choo-choo, choo-boogie, woo-woo. Woo-woo, choo-boogie, choo-choo. Choo-choo, choo-boogie. Take me right back to the track, Jack.
Welcome back to Blues in the Basement and our double play.
I love that.
Choo-choo, choo-boogie.
Choo-choo-choo-boogie. You can tell the difference too when they play them back and back.
Yes,
like
you
that.
can. Okay, so the first one, as you said, was more swing getting into the boogie-woogie.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Getting into the boogie-woogie.
Yeah.
And then you said 1956, 10 years later.
Yeah. And that one was a little more rock and
Rock and roll.
Especially you listen to the rhythm section.
Rock and roll. Oh, the rhythm
change,
section.
yeah,
Listen to that.
section,
He know the
around.
cadence. He know the count.
Oh, quit it.
Melvin knows this music, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. He's going to bless us one day. I just don't know when. But you guys are going to be in for a real treat. Right, Melvin?
Yeah, well, I hope so.
Oh.
Don't pump me up too big. I don't want to blow.
Man, please. But as Melvin would say, this cat, the cat being Louis Jordan, his band could play anything, right?
Yeah, they did. Like we just said, swing, rock and roll, rhythm and blues, and blues. Because they're going to do the blues now. Real blues.
Real blues. We're going to take them out big time, right?
Yeah, but you know, like so I was saying, there's a lot of short tracks, so we probably will have G.I. Jive coming up.
Ooh, G.I. Jive, not G.I. Joe, people.
And Is You Is or Is You Ain't My Baby.
Is You Is or Is You Ain't.
We're going to have to do that.
Real
We're
messed
gonna have
up,
to work
though.
on
You know that, right?
Yeah.
Is You Is or Is You Ain't.
My baby.
Oh.
But all of those are tunes from Louis Jordan.
Well, you know,
one of the father of rhythm and blues.
That's it. The father and the grandfather of rock and roll. Well, let's take them out. We're going to say goodbye.
Yeah.
Let you hear Weak Minded Blues. Right, Melvin?
Oh, yeah. And don't forget to listen to Blues in the Basement on 91.7, 98.9. And you can also
on Thursdays.
Hear it on Thursdays, yeah. And you can also hear it on the Kudzukian Network.
Anytime.
And all your podcast
Just get the app.
providers, as a
That's
matter of
it.
fact. Just put in, I tell you what, Google Blues in the Basement and listen to us.
Blues in the Basement. We'll see you next week. Bye, y'all.
Blues in the Basement. Directed, produced, and distributed by Kudzukian.
You must be crazy, woman. You gotta be losing your mind. You must be crazy, woman. You gotta be losing your mind. To keep me upset and worried all the time. Yes, baby, I ain't gonna stand for the way you're treating me. stand for the way you treating me. If you don't straighten up, baby, I'm going back to my old used to be. I should have known better than to believe the things you said. Yes, baby, I should have known better than to believe the things you said. You got a weak mind, mama, so you're bound to lose your head. Yes, some of you women don't know when you're doing well. Yes, some of you simple women don't know when you're doing well. You come home one of these mornings, won't be nothing left but the front door bell. They did the boogie real slow with the blue lights way down low. They did the boogie real slow with the blue lights way down low. I went to a party with a Barbie socks. At the party, I really got a shock. They did the boogie real slow with the blue lights way down low. They did the boogie real slow with the blue lights way down low. I started swinging, all she did was rock. Kept on swinging, she said, now listen, Pop, I like to boogie real slow with the blue light way down low. I like to boogie real slow with the blue lights way down low. I looked around, the shades were down, the chicks were in the groove. I didn't see how those cats could dance when their feet didn't even move. I started swinging, swung my left foot out, kept on swinging. I heard somebody shout, you gotta boogie real slow with the blue lights way down low. You gotta boogie real slow with the blue lights way down low. You gotta boogie real slow with the blue lights way down low. You gotta boogie real slow with the blue lights way down low. started rocking. We really had a time. The house was rocking. I almost lost my mind. I couldn't boogie real slow with the blue lights way down low. I couldn't boogie real slow with the blue lights way down low. The folks kept a knocking, kept on coming in. The folks was knocking till it was 10:30. They did the boogie real slow till the blue lights way down low. They did the boogie real slow with the blue lights way down low. The girls and boys made so much noise. They even had a raid. The only thing those cops could find was ice cream and lemonade. Oh, what a party! I should have stayed at home. Oh, what a party! I was like a chaperone. I couldn't boogie real slow with the blue lights way down low. They did the boogie real slow with the blue lights way down low. They did the boogie real slow with the blue lights way down low.
Blues in the Basement.
A gal who's always late. Anytime we have a date, but I love her. Yes, I love her. I'm gonna walk right up to her gate and see if I can get it straight, 'cause I want her. I'm gonna ask her, is or is you ain't my baby? The way you're acting lately makes me doubt. Yours is still my baby, baby. Seems my flame in your heart's done gone out. A woman is a creature that has always been strange. Just when you're sure of one, you find she's gone and made a change. Or is you ain't my baby? Maybe baby's found somebody new. Or is my baby still my baby true? baby still my baby true.
Blues in the Basement.
PFC, the CPL, SGT, the LT, CP, the OD, the MP makes you do cappy. It's a G.I. jive, man alive. It starts with a bugle blowing reveille over your bed when you arrive. Hey, Jack, that's a G.I. jive. Roodly toot, jump in your suit, make a salute. Arrivoot, after you wash and dress, more or less, you go get your breakfast from a beautiful little cafe they call the Mess. Hey, Jack, when you convalesce, out of your seat, into the street, make with your feet, or read. If you're PVT, your duty is to salute the L-I-E-U-T. But if you brush the L-I-E-U-T, the MP makes you KP on the QT. It's just a G.I. jive, man alive. They give you a private tank that features a little device called fluid drive. Hey, Jack, after you revive, chunk all your junk back in your trunk, fall on your bunk, clunk. G.I. jive, man alive. They give you a private tank that features a little device called fluid drive. Hey, Jack, after you revive, chunk all your junk back in your trunk, fall on your bunk, clunk. If you're PFC and you fail to salute the LT, the MP makes you KP on the QT. Then you'll go to sleep before you count to 5. But when you wake up in the morning, you'll have to do the G.I. jive.